to a mega industry. Say that here's a white paper, you write what you need from us. And in the bottom I'll write one number, which is the number of jobs you need to create based on your ask. And I'm going to monitor you on a twice a year basis, saying create jobs. Because if you don't reap this demographic dividend, which China successfully has done, we're going to have serious problems as a state and as a nation.
Yes.
So coming to quite a sentimental question actually, during Mr. Naidu's arrest, what were the sentiments of the grassroots TDP cadres, the anger, the anguish that was there? And I found a trend that the national parties and the national politicians were not that vocal and were quite reticent in expressing solidarity with the leader. What are your views on that?
If you look at it, all major national leaders did express solidarity. Definitely national leaders from BJP and Congress have stayed away from the issue. But all regional party leaders who have a say have definitely expressed their solidarity. From Telugu Desam Party cadre and public at large, typically when a politician is arrested on corruption charges, every week a new scam is another. And that's typically been the trend. But with the arrest of Mr. Naidu, all the good work he's done to the states and the nation came out. It's not that protests were happening, peaceful protests were happening in Andhra, but it happened in all across India.
Yeah.
It happened in close to 100 countries across the world. And if you look at the gratitude concert that happened in Hyderabad, I think fundamentally moved the cadre, the party, the leaders that yes, as a political establishment, we've made amazing impact in people's life. And whatever decisions that we've taken, policy decisions we've taken is for that. And it just reinforced that we need to work harder. We need to take a lot more decisions. So it's been very clear for us. Definitely 53 days were a very tough time, a trying time for us politically and as a party. But if you look at it, Telugu Desam Party is unlike other regional parties. Yes, we are single leader led, but then we are like a university. Like how Kautalya is creating public policy students and future leaders, we do that. Village party presidents, mandal party presidents have become deputy chief ministers in Telugu Desam Party. We are a university. All the first and the second Telangana chief minister is from Telugu Desam Party. So we do create leaders, and that's our habit. So if you look at it, in the absence of Mr. Naidu, politically we fought well, and I think that's something that's very unique to Telugu Desam Party. It's unlike other regional parties.
I'd like to take you to some humor hints. Like recently in Padayatra, you mentioned about this red book. What could be the reflection of that red book?
Well, of late, I think it's caught everyone's imagination. It's quite clear that everyone's talking about it. People have been gifting me paintings, have red book also in it. So the red book is aimed at taking down names of officers, politicians who have broken the law. And I've been very clear that anyone who's broken the law in the last 5 years have to pay a price for it. Because it's the responsibility of everyone. It could be the politician, it could be the bureaucracy, to follow the law, to implement the law. But what's happened now is that everyone's taken it for granted and they've gone overboard, and that's what's creating a problem now in Andhra Pradesh. So that's something that we're quite serious about. Tomorrow we need to have a judicial inquiry so that we need to stop this political interference and pressure in every walk of life. And unless we put a full stop to that, as a state, we are not going to progress.
And when it comes to capital of Andhra Pradesh, it has been a big question mark. And if you are going to assume power in 2024 general election, and what could be the assurance that you are going to give for the people of Andhra Pradesh regarding Amaravati?
No, our stand has always been clear. One state, one capital, but decentralized development. And that brings me back to my original subject, which is every district should have a focus. You have to build the ecosystem, you have to build the infrastructure, training, and so on and so forth. So that it's not just the capital region or capital developing, but rest of the state equally, if not developing more. So if you look at a track record, investments in Andhra Pradesh did not come to Amaravati. Kia didn't come to Amaravati. Foxconn didn't come to Amaravati. TCL didn't come to Amaravati. Adani data centers didn't come to Amaravati. Medtech zone didn't come to Amaravati. They've gone into different parts of the state. That's why if you look at it from a per capita income perspective, the most backward states have actually done extremely well during Telugu Desam Party governance. So Amaravati will be the governance capital, no second thought about it. But yes, development will continue to be decentralized so that every part of the state develops.
So it's a wrap in this episode of Think In podcast. So it was quite an insightful session with you, speaking about politics, policies, administration, and life in general. Please do like, comment, subscribe for freshly brewed content. Thank you. Namaste and Jai Hind.
Thank you for having me.